Yeah, well, this is looking like something's about to go on. Mickey with CarryTrainer.com, and let's see if a 1-ounce slug is good for home defense. Now, good's an interesting word. We know a 1-ounce slug is a damaging, powerful round. So what are we really looking at? We're looking at penetration and over-penetration. I don't think there's a soul alive that knows anything about ballistics that would say that a 1-ounce lead slug doing 1,200 feet per second is not a viable self-defense option. We're going to use a chunk of a concrete block. I've got a sports drink back here and a pasted up target just to see what possibly might transfer through this. Nothing fancy. 1-ounce Winchester slug. These are the Ranger low recoil, advertised velocity about 1,200 feet per second. If you go check out our Buckshot video, you can see us running some of these guns. This is a 1301 Beretta Tactical, sexed up by Langdon Tactical Technologies. I've got an Aeritus side saddle on here, a really nice aim point, and a Viking Tactics sling. It's cold. I'm going to fall back and we're going to get this done. And we're just going to see what happens against this block. No, this is not an end-all be-all test, but I think it will show you guys something to think about when you're choosing ammunition to have in your home defense gun. Let's go. And just to make sure we're on the same page, I'm going to fall back and line up here. So we've got that little bit of liquid back there that we could assume might be a good guy, a family member, etc. on the other side of a wall. All right. Range is hot. Here we go. Eyes and ears. Wowzers. Wowzers. Gun's cleared out. I better get you, and let's head on down range and see what there is to see. Burr. Well, what was cool are little tests on the beverage. She stayed intact, and this came out of the house, so it's not frozen. We've got a bunch of spalling here, but what I see is that slug completely disintegrated in the block. Is it? Let's try it. Federal Flight Control Buckshot. This is the same stuff that we used in the video back in December. Here we go. Get lined up. Eyes and ears, range hot. Holy shite. Holy shite. Holy shite. Let's go take a look. Woohoo! So, looks to me, just with a little twin test, that the Buckshot stops, as we would think, a lot easier than that big 1-ounce slug. That's a no-brainer to think about. Of course, shooting a couple chunks of block is not enough data points, but mass matters. 1 ounce versus those little tiny in comparison pellets inside the Buckshot. Making gravel out here though, that's cool. Is it a definitive test of anything? I don't know, but it sure was fun. Think about the projectiles that you're using. Understand there's a difference between terminal performance and what you see on paper. These tools, the stuff that we feed them, is going to give us a different result depending on what they hit. Be well, don't be dickheads, tell somebody you love them, be safe out there. Muzzle level. This isn't a crutch. I'm gonna fill my muzzle full of dirt and I'm gonna blow my gun up. Muzzle level, which means I might need to build some forearm strength. Support hand to the earth, prone out. Same thing we've been working on. Support hand straight, pull my knees underneath me, foot, swim back in. Part of this movement is the sling work. It's not just, I'm not gonna come to the line like this. That's showing up on